So this is the prince found in the slums? They say he's a monster who would even harm his own mother.
Oh, watch your words.
I was meant to be the prince of the Eastern Palace, but at birth, I was swapped by a midwife. Left in the slums for 18 years, suffering the worst cruelty and humiliation.
Hurry up! Do you still think you're some pampered prince? Oh, you're only fit to be treated like an animal for the rest of your life. While my son is living your life, staying in your palace. Ha ha ha. In just a few days, he will be made the crown prince. Ha ha ha.
You ruined my life, and you feel no remorse.
You dare glare at me? I will show you.
Soon, your son will be joining you. Now that I have returned, I will take back everything that belongs to me.
Look at him. Just a lowlife barely surviving at the bottom. How could he be compared to the second prince, who will soon be crown prince?
How dare you? This is the first prince. How can you speak so insolently?
Lead the way. To avoid being crushed by others, I must reach the peak of power. Imperial power is the best weapon for protection.
Lina, you are the spitting image of how I was when I was young.
Lina, you have suffered so much. All these years. Your mother, I will cherish you twice as much from now on.
You lowlife? Why did you come back?
Xiao Chen, your mother caused me to suffer in the slums for 18 years, and yet you lived the life that belonged to me without any guilt. The farce of you taking my place needs to come to an end.
Since my royal brother has returned, you all should take care of him first. An outsider like me shouldn't stay here and be in the way.
Xiao Chen. Xiao Chen.
Xiao Chen is the only prince in the palace, and was raised as the center of attention for 18 years. He's quite innocent and sensitive, so please don't hold it against him.
What if I insist on holding it against him? What if I insist on making a fuss?
What did you say?
If his mother hadn't swapped me back then, how would I have ended up in the slums? 18 years. Based on this alone, this fake prince does not deserve to stay in the palace.
You're still dwelling on the past. It was his mother's fault. Why are you taking it out on Xiao Chen?
Lina, I have raised him for 18 years. He is like my own flesh and blood. Besides, your younger brother has only us as his family, left in this world. How could I bear to let him wander alone out there?
You pity him, father. But what about my feelings? Do you even care about them? Deprived of my life for 18 years, I lived like a rat loathed by everyone. While he, so comfortably, took over my life. And now, I am back. Yet, you all still want him to stay in the palace and keep everything that belongs to me.
Lina, what do you want me to do?
He can stay in the palace. But regarding the Crown Prince title, please reconsider your decision. After all, he is just an adopted son of impure blood. And I am the true heir.
No. We agreed to make Xiao Chen the crown prince. If you change your mind now, he won't be able to take such a blow.
And I can take it? Of course. For those lost 18 years, I was treated like an animal, ordered around by everyone, and suffered every kind of humiliation. I could not even get a meal. It was a luxury. I have long been toughened up, so I can naturally handle it.
Lina,
Father, if you insist on favoring my brother, I will return to the slums to freeze and starve. At least. There, without fake family ties, there is no more hope.
Lina. Father agrees. The matter of the heir. We will discuss later.
The softest part of a heart is nothing but guilt. I will use this sharp blade to take back what I lost, piece by piece.
The matter of the heir will be decided another day.
Father,
Over the years, I have owed Lina far too much. Lina, you must be exhausted from your journey, so go and get some rest. Ling Yi, which palace have you prepared? For Lina?
to answer you, Father, I have arranged for him to stay in the Palace of Prudence. I hope that he will be cautious in his words, stay humble and patient, and never overstep his bounds.
Then which palace is Xiao Chen living in?
The Palace of Heavenly Succession.
Father, the Palace of Heavenly Succession represents the will of heaven and upholds the imperial law. It is meant for the crown prince. So I am moving back there now.
What do you mean by that? Xiao Chen is already settled in that palace, so how can you just change it like that?
He has stayed in my place for far too long, and it is time for him to clear out. Sister, your brother, is going to the Palace of Heavenly Succession now.
You...
Lina. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Mother, I have never thought of fighting for the throne. I only want to stay in the palace, to be with you and Father. But my brother simply cannot tolerate my presence. Since that is the case, I will leave right now, so I do not cause any more trouble for you both.
Xiao Chen, you and Liner are both precious to my heart. We are a family, and it would not be the same without either of you.
Mother!
Oh,
If you are leaving, take all your things with you. From now on, this palace belongs to me. From now on, this is where I will live.
Liner, what are you talking about?
No one can make Xiao Chen leave.
Sister,
The Eastern Palace has always been the prince's residence. Only the true royal family can stay here. Since the rightful owner has returned, shouldn't things be returned to their owner?
Mother,
Xiao Chen, I will support you. Liner, your sister has already prepared a palace for you. Why don't you just settle in there? Why do you have to argue with Xiao Chen? Besides, Xiao Chen is used to living in Chengqian Hall.
Did you hear that? Now leave.
Father, I am of the royal bloodline, but now you want me to live in a side hall and even tell me to be mindful of my words, while letting someone with an impure bloodline be the master of the Eastern Palace. Is that fair?
Even though Xiao Chen is not Mother's biological child, we have been family for over 10 years. Do you have no regard for his feelings?
I am your family too. So why don't any of you care about my feelings?
You...
Sister, Mother, since my brother cannot accept me, I will just go. Please don't let our bond suffer because of me.
Xiao Chen, you don't have to leave. This is your place, and no one can take it from you.
Lina, asking Xiao Chen to move out so suddenly is something he finds hard to accept right now.
Father, I had no choice when I was in the slums. Trapped in a dark cellar, surviving on leftovers. But now that I'm back in the palace, I finally have a chance to make a choice. I just want to choose something I like for once. Is that too much to ask?
No matter how miserable you were, you cannot let Xiao Chen suffer. Besides, Father hasn't even named you Crown Prince. Even if Xiao Chen moves out, it still wouldn't be your turn to live there.
Silence. Lina, I know that all these years you have endured a lot of hardship. Oh. Is it not just Chengqian Hall? I grant you permission to move in.
Father,
Xiao Chen, today, you will move out and make room for your brother. The Emperor allows you to move in.
Mother!
Xiao Chen, I know you are hurting. But moving to another palace is a good idea. It will be more peaceful. So, come here. Take this jade pendant.
This is a pendant from the late Emperor. The jade is a rare find, carrying the royal fortune. No, this is too precious. I really cannot accept it. It is more suitable for my brother.
Xiao Chen, you are just too kind-hearted. Don't worry, Linner just returned. He is not worthy of such a precious item. Here, you keep it.
But this does not seem right.
Thank you for the gift, Mother. This is the first time I have received a gift from you. I will definitely cherish it well.
Linner.
Linner, take it. Forget about a jade pendant, whatever you want in the future. Just ask me. I will make up for the 18 years that I have owed you.
Thank you, Father.
Xiao Chen.
Hey,
Xiao Chen. Xiao Chen.
do you really have to take everything from Xiao Chen to be satisfied?
Linner, you...
Father, am I not worthy of this jade pendant? But I am also Mother's child, and I want to receive a gift from her too.
Oh. Linner, you are not at fault.
Mother and sister seem to favor Xiao Chen much more. They seem like they never care about my feelings. Father, I feel so mistreated.
Linner, as long as I sit upon the throne, I will never let you suffer any injustice. Starting tomorrow, go to the training grounds to practice. Da Huang was founded on martial strength. Whether you are a prince or the future crown prince, you must prove your skills to everyone to handle such heavy responsibilities.
Since they cast me aside like trash, why should I beg for their affection? Winning over the Emperor is what truly matters. Once I have his approval, the imperial power will be as good as mine.
Your Highness, you are not only the favorite prince of their majesties, but your martial skills even surpass the Emperor's youth. It seems the position of Crown Prince is meant for no one but you.
Soon! Once I have dealt with a certain dog in my path.
Open the door!
Dear brother, I didn't know you were coming here today. This door is locked, and I cannot open it. How about this? Just humble yourself and crawl through that hole over there. Though it is small, it is enough for you to pass.
Who is this?
That is my royal brother, whom father just brought back from the slums. I heard that in his youth, his life was quite miserable. Not only did he eat leftovers, but he was forced to do hard labor.
From the slums? With such a lowly origin, how can he be called a prince?
Indeed. A prince should be like His Highness Chen, possessing royal grace in every move. Look at this guy instead.
Let me introduce myself. I am the eldest legitimate son, the rightful heir to the throne. However, the midwife was full of malice back then, and for her own son's future, she switched us. Oh, by the way, this dear brother of mine is her actual son.
What? A midwife? The birth mother of His Highness Chen is actually of such lowly status?
In that case, His Highness Chen has no royal blood. He is just the midwife's child, while this man is the true royal bloodline.
Father has specifically instructed that I must work hard on my martial arts to be worthy of the Crown Prince title. But now, I can't even get inside. So if Father blames me...
Crown Prince. Yes, Your Highness,
Don't move!
Your Highness.
Since this door won't open, you'll have to crawl through that dog hole. After all, brother is used to being bossed around in the slums. Crawling through a dog hole should be easy for you. You can only crawl through this hole. I see you're just a coward. It makes sense. You've always been a loser, struggling to survive at the bottom. And yet you dare to cross me. Humph. My face? You're insane.
Well, didn't you tell me to find my own way, brother?
You...
Highness Lin, this behavior is far too arrogant. I am General Nian. Greetings, Your Highness.
Rise. You certainly are skilled, brother. Even the training ground wall can't take your kick. Since General Nian is here, let him personally step in and help my dear brother improve his martial arts. Everyone else, leave at once.
Yes, sir.
The Imperial Guard instructor, General Nian, even he has become Xiao Chen's man. No wonder. This imposter acts so boldly.
The plan is ahead of schedule. Deal with him under the guise of training.
Won't this be too obvious?
Father is busy with state affairs today. He won't be coming here.
Understood. Our great wilderness was founded on strength, and as the eldest prince, you should master your skills. Why don't I spar with Your Highness for a bit?
General Nian is quite formidable. Today, you're in for a world of pain.
General Nian has great martial skills, but if you happen to harm me, you know what the consequences will be.
Your Highness, please be at ease. I know exactly what I'm doing.
I have given you a chance, but it is a shame you chose the wrong side. You have so little talent. My dear brother, you are raising a useless dog that cannot even bite.
How dare you?
How dare you? A mere fraud, and a watchdog. Why? Do you think you can just run wild in this palace?
Say one more word.
What? Did I hit a sensitive spot, since you can only throw things? Or could it be? After sitting in that seat for so long, you really think you are the true prince?
Take him out.
The bait has been taken. Father, today is my first time practicing martial arts, so I would like to ask for your guidance.
But state affairs are quite heavy today. Fine. I will certainly be there on time. However, I may not arrive until late afternoon.
As long as you are willing to come, I'm willing to wait as long as it takes. Once Father arrives, he will see right through your hypocritical face.
Your Majesty, the carriage is ready.
Mother,
I heard Xiao Chen and Linair are training at the martial arts field. That is truly wonderful. Linair finally knows that Xiao Chen has a good heart. Our family should live together in harmony.
Prepare the carriage. We are heading to the training ground.
What is the meaning of this?
Since you are new here, brother, as your younger brother, I must teach you the rules. Do not have any thoughts about the Crown Prince's position.
It is coming, right now.
Weren't you acting so arrogant? Why? Are you just lying here panting like a dog now?
How dare you touch me? Father will never let you get away with this.
I will just make up an excuse that it was an accident. Father would only punish me for a few days. Because I have mother's support. And sister's affection. But what about you? An outcast who crawled out of the slums. You have been all alone from the very beginning. Who is going to protect you?
I see. You are afraid that I will take away our parents' love for you. But for 18 years, I never once saw my parents. I crave family affection too. But this is no reason to get rid of me.
I did not expect this. You actually treasure that cheap affection like it is a prize. Let me tell you the truth. I have been using their love for me all along. While you are still holding on to that illusory family bond. This is the reason you lost. You should have realized the day you that the Crown Prince position belongs to me. A lowborn person from the streets is not worthy of competing for favor. You thought you could trick Father into making you the heir? You should have stayed in the slums to rot.
Stop.
Father? Father, why are you appearing? Here, it was you.
Risking myself to make you lose favor? This is only the first step.
Stop.
You and your venomous mother owe me 18 years. I will settle every single debt and get it all back.
What is going on here?
Father, Your Majesty.
My brother naturally can't say it, because just now, he tried to end me.
I didn't. Brother, how can you make such false accusations?
Xiaolin, stop slandering Xiao Chen. He is the most innocent and kind person, who wouldn't even hurt a rabbit. How could he harm his brother?
Innocent? Kind? When I tried to enter the field, he had the door locked and told me to crawl through the dog hole, because he said that was the only path for a lowlife like me. I have to ask, Does being born among commoners mean I'm destined to be inferior and endure such a great humiliation? Then, when his insults failed, he sent these men to disgrace me. Seeing me resist, they used real weapons to finish me off. Is this the innocence and kindness you spoke of?
You're lying. How could he ever do that?
I'm lying? Without his permission, would these people dare to strike at a prince like this?
Xiao Chen, what your brother said, is it true?
I have never done that. I didn't make him crawl through the hole, and I never thought of hurting him.
Then why did you point your sword at your brother?
No, no, no. It wasn't me who tried to hurt him. It was General Nian. He was so reckless. The sword almost pierced his heart. In the heat of the moment, I tried to stop him. In the chaos, the sword pointed the wrong way, and that's how I accidentally hurt him. I really just wanted to save him.
Your Highness, how could you...
General Nian, I still have the records of your stolen military funds. If you confess, I will do my best to protect you. If you don't, we will go down together.
Please calm down, Your Majesty. Xiao Chen has always been timid. How could he ever think of harming Liner? General Nian, hurry and explain it to His Majesty.
Your Majesty, it was all my fault. During our Stanger practice session, I accidentally hurt Highness Lin. This matter has nothing to do with His Highness Chen. It was all my mistake.
I always trusted your composure, yet you actually hurt my beloved son. You have truly disappointed me. 50 strokes of the cane, and 3 years of lost salary.
I obey your command.
Lina, are you satisfied with my decision?
Father, General Nian almost ended my life. He defied his superior and ignored the law. How can he be let off so easily? Please, do justice for me, Father, and send him to the Imperial prison.
Father, we cannot just let him have his way. General Nian is a hero who guarded the lands of Great Wilderness. How can you, over such a small misunderstanding, send him to the Imperial prison?
Yes, Your Majesty. General Nian has a distinguished military record. If you punish him severely, it might demoralize the army.
It seems that in the eyes of mother and sister, the life of your own son is less important than an insubordinate general. Of course, I am merely a prince from the slums. Even if I perished on the training grounds, no one would care.
Liner, please do not say that. Both you and Xiao Chen are equally precious to me.
Enough. Stop this hypocritical act. I have only one question. If my brother were the one hurt today, would you still let the culprit go unpunished?
Lina, it shall be as you say. Nian Dongliang, go to the Imperial prison to receive your punishment.
Your Majesty, this old body of mine cannot endure the torture of the Imperial prison.
You hurt my beloved son. The fact that I spared you is already out of respect for our past. Go and accept your punishment, and do not lose your remaining dignity.
Yes. This old servant obeys.
Humph.
Brother, General Nian has been punished. Are you no longer upset?
You can make General Nian the fall guy, but are you not also at fault? You are my brother, yet you just stood by and let them humiliate me. If things hadn't come to this, how could I have fallen so low?
Speak.
Father? Father? I was so afraid. He took my Eastern Palace as soon as he returned, and I feared he'd take father, mother, and sister away too. After all, my brother is the true bloodline, while I am just an adopted son. So I just wanted to teach him a lesson. I was only afraid of being bullied by my brother, fearing that if I were sent away, I would never see you again.
How could I ever abandon you?
That's right. With me here, no one will dare send you away.
Linner, Xiao Chen, was only afraid you'd bully him. To protect himself, please forgive him this once. And go see the royal physician first, all right?
Forgive him? Impossible. Father, he just let outsiders bully me. Shouldn't he be punished for that?
What on earth do you want?
Flog him. I want him to. Feel the pain I just endured.
No! Mother!
Don't be afraid, Xiao Chen. Linner, you absolutely cannot do this. Xiao Chen, since he was a child, he has never suffered even a bit. This kind of flogging, how could he possibly endure it? Linner.
Xiaolin, how can you be so vicious? Just because you were slightly hurt, you insist on Xiao Chen being like you. Father, if the palace sees Xiao Chen being punished, where would his dignity as a prince go? Xiao Chen has strong self-esteem, and he simply won't take it.
Father, he...
Linner.
Forget it. It seems father still cannot bear it. Then your son won't make it difficult for you. Your son has always been used to being bullied, and no one will even care.
Linner. Father will grant your request. Xiao Chen, although it cannot be proven, that you ordered your brother's injury, but the fact that your brother was hurt was caused by you, after all. You cannot escape responsibility. 30 strokes of the cane.
Father! Father!
Kneel and receive your punishment.
This way, His Highness Chen.
Thank you, Father, for standing up for me. I knew that, in the whole world, only you truly care for me.
Linner, it's my fault for failing to protect you. Linner, now, can you go and have your injuries treated? If anything else happens to you, I would never be at peace.
Yes, I will do as you say, Father. General Neon has served the Great Wilderness for years, and Xiao Chen is the apple of their eye. Father naturally won't truly harm them, but since our goal has been achieved, making an example of them and intimidating Xiao Chen's followers will show everyone in the court exactly who is worthy of claiming the throne.
Your Highness, your health is not in danger, but the dressing needs regular changes. Keep in mind not to let the wound get wet.
Yes, I will remember that. Thank you, physician.
Everyone, get out! Xiaolin, putting aside that you punished General Nian, Xiao Chen only acted because he was afraid of you. How can you be so cruel?
I am cruel? Sister, I am your own flesh and blood. I nearly lost my life, yet you do not care about my injuries. Instead, you question why I punished the culprit.
Having a useless brother like you is a total disgrace. Since you returned to the palace, you have done nothing for the Great Wilderness. How can you compare to the decorated General Nian, let alone Xiao Chen?
I see that in your eyes. My life is less important than an outsider. Then I must ask you this. If Xiao Chen were the one bullied today, how would you react then?
Stop acting pathetic. Xiaolin, you are clearly jealous of Xiao Chen, so you used General Nian to pick a fight. Xiao Chen is so innocent. Can't you just show him some grace?
Not throwing him out of the palace is the most I can tolerate. Kui. See her out.
Xiaolin, do you have to keep bullying him? Why?
What is the point of me saying anything? You will always take that pretender's side anyway, won't you?
Princess, His Highness needs to rest. Please leave us.
Xiao Chen has been planning for years. His roots go deep. He has the princess wrapped around his finger, and he is even building his faction in the army. Even a veteran like General Nian dares to take his side. To fight for the throne, going at it alone. simply won't work. Kui, prepare the carriage. I must see the Emperor. I will plead for General Nian.
But didn't you just ask the Emperor to punish him? Why do you want to release him now?
Punishment is to assert power, and release is to show mercy. After this incident, General Nian must see through Xiao Chen's cold heart. If I offer my help now, and if he is a wise man, he'll know who is truly worth his loyalty. This vital pawn for the throne, I must keep him in my grasp.
General Nian, you are free to leave.
Leave? But didn't His Majesty sentence me?
Word is the first prince pleaded for mercy before His Majesty on your behalf.
Your Highness, you and General Nian had a grudge on the training grounds. Though you pleaded for him before His Majesty, given his past attitude toward you, I am afraid he might not come to show gratitude.
He will.
This old official bows and thanks for your highness saving my life.
I have things to discuss with General Nian. You may leave now.
Yes, Your Highness.
If your highness hadn't pleaded for me before the emperor, my life would have surely withered away in the imperial prison.
General, you are a talent of the great wilderness. I didn't want you to ruin your life for choosing the wrong side. However, you previously helped Xiao Chen against me. And that debt has not been forgotten.
I was so foolish. That boy, Xiao Chen, before I took the blame, he promised to protect me, but then he wouldn't even show his face. On the contrary, your highness, you understand reward and punishment and possess such great magnanimity. From now on, my life belongs to your highness. Following Xiao Chen only leads to being a scapegoat, but following you is the only way to survive and achieve true glory.
You may rise, General. In the future, serve the great wilderness with all your heart. I will not treat you poorly. Great wilderness affairs are becoming heavy. I wish to learn more to help you, Father. So, I humbly request that you let me join the court to observe political discussions.
But you just returned to the palace. I am afraid it might not follow the rules.
I know. A prince who just returned should not ask to attend court. But I see my brother, often going to court with you, Father, to learn by your side, so I cannot help but feel envious. Moreover, as a prince as well, I want to master these skills early and not let you down.
Well, true. Though you just returned, you are a prince after all. It is right for you to learn state affairs, so that later you can share my burden. By the way, tomorrow you shall come with me.
Thank you, Father. I will study hard and strive to solve your problems soon.
Right. When you are feeling better, go and see the Empress and Xiao Chen, and let Xiao Chen give you a proper apology. We are family. Do not stay on bad terms.
I will do as you say, Father. In the court, as long as I show my strength and let officials see who is worth following, they will naturally take my side. Next, it's time to build my own power.
Xiao Chen, don't cry anymore. Your mother could never bear to let you go. Stop crying now.
Xiao Chen, do you realize your mistake?
Father, I truly realize my mistake. I was foolish and shouldn't have wronged my brother. Please don't send me away.
Making a mistake cannot be fixed just by crying. Your brother's body was hurt, but his heart was hurt even more. Apologize to your brother.
Your Majesty.
Brother, I am sorry. It was my momentary folly that caused you pain. It's all my fault. I will never do it again. Brother, you are magnanimous. Please forgive me this once.
Since Father has already spoken, I naturally won't pursue this further. I hope that in Shenzing Palace, you will follow the rules, stay humble and calm, and stay out of trouble. If there is a next time, as your elder brother, I won't mind using the rules of the Eastern Palace to teach you your place.
That Shaolin? He not only took my palace, but also dares to lecture me. Shaolin, once I find the chance, I will surely make you pay for this.
Xiaolin, Xiao Chen has already humbled himself to apologize. Why must you be so relentless?
I don't see any sincerity in my brother's apology. Instead, it seems that in his heart, he's harboring a grudge for today's insult, calculating how to find fault with me later. Isn't that right, my dear brother?
That's not it at all. I am truly repentant this time. I will be careful with my words and actions, and stay in my place from now on.
I hope so. Let's try to get along. After all, Father is already exhausted from dealing with the affairs of the state.
Speaking of state affairs, for tomorrow's morning court, Lina should also attend.
Your Majesty, Liner is not as bright as Xiao Chen. Besides, he just returned from the common world and has no experience in politics. Having him attend so suddenly, wouldn't that be inappropriate?
Exactly. Xiaolin is just an uneducated man from the slums. He probably can barely read. So how could he understand politics? Bringing him to the Golden Chimes Hall will only make the ministers laugh and disgrace the royal household.
But
I actually think Mother and my sister are worrying too much. My brother lived among the commoners for years, so when it comes to their livelihoods, he surely has great insights. Perhaps he can offer some fresh ideas to the court.
that makes sense. Then tomorrow, both of you shall come with me. Lina, you can learn a lot from your imperial brother.
Look, this is the difference. Xiao Chen is generous, unlike your recent aggression. So thank Xiao Chen now.
Sister is right. My brother has lived here and learned from his surroundings, so his wisdom must be far superior to mine. At tomorrow's court, I hope you will let me learn from you.
If a loser like you doesn't go, how will your folly highlight my talent? When the time comes, and you make a fool of yourself, Father will finally see who is fit to be the heir.
Jiangzhou has a severe drought, leaving the land parched for miles, and hundreds of thousands of refugees are fleeing to nearby provinces. Gentlemen, what are your best ideas? Xiao Chen, Lina, since you both attend court now, tell me what you think.
Father, I believe the priority is a strict defense, setting up barriers at all checkpoints, preventing refugees from entering the metropolitan region to stop them from rioting and disrupting the peace. After that, order Jiangzhou to open its granaries, calming the people's hearts. Meanwhile, I will lead everyone in Shenzing Palace to skip one meal a day, saving expenses, to aid the victims, showing the people that the royals share their pain.
His Highness Chen is truly kind. This plan is solid, maintaining stability, while showing royal mercy.
It is indeed the best plan for now. The second prince has a real talent for ruling.
Indeed.
I admit you're good at martial arts, but deep down, you're just an idiot with all brawn and no brains. Let's see you try to beat me.
In that case, we'll go with Xiao Chen's way.
No.
Lina, what do you think?
Father, my brother's suggestion is like adding fuel to the fire.
Adding fuel to the fire?
It seems the first prince truly doesn't understand the art of governance. The second prince's plan is perfect.
Indeed.
Exactly. I heard the first prince. Just returned from the slums. And likely can't even read. Now he thinks he can lecture us on state affairs.
If ruling were as easy as begging, Why did we spend decades studying the classics?
Reading more books doesn't mean you understand the people's suffering. National affairs aren't just theories on paper. They're about the land beneath our feet and the real hardships of the people.
Lina, what is your take?
Sending troops to block them seems like maintaining order, but it's actually trapping hundreds of thousands of hungry people in a corner. Once things change, it will become a raging fire in an instant. We would then need more troops to suppress it, leading to even more casualties. That is the first point. Second, if Jiangzhou had enough grain, why would there even be refugees? I heard rumors among the people that the Jiangzhou official granaries accounts look full, but in fact, 9 out of 10 are empty. Opening them now won't provide any grain. It will only tip off the guilty and let the corrupt ones destroy the evidence ahead of time. Third, the small amount saved from the palace for hundreds of thousands of victims is undoubtedly a drop in the bucket. It only gains a brief reputation and doesn't solve the actual problem.
Oh, dear brother. Everyone in the court is already aware of what you're saying. But you're only pointing out the issues, without offering any solutions. What use is that? Are the victims supposed to just wait forever?
Indeed, indeed.
Indeed.
Yes, precisely.
Trying to deceive Father again? I doubt you have a better solution than mine.
That is true. Everyone is aware of these issues. The key is to resolve them. What use is talk without action?
Exactly. Father Emperor, this is currently the best way to settle the refugees. It seems my elder brother is much wiser and has a better plan than this.
Lina, since you've pointed out these problems, you must have a plan in mind. Speak your mind.
Of course. I have 2 strategies.
Let's hear it.
The best plan is work relief, immediately recruiting able-bodied refugees, guided by craftsmen sent by the imperial court, to build water conservancy projects, dig deep wells, and repair official roads, paid daily in grain or wages. This way, the refugees can survive. The imperial court gets its projects done, and we lay a foundation for future disaster prevention. As for the alternative, it is national requisitioning. Let the Ministry of Revenue assess grain reserves, funded by the imperial court, to buy grain at prices slightly above market rates rather than seizing it by force. This way, merchants can make a profit. They will be eager to transport grain, ensuring a steady supply, without harming the people's livelihoods.
Indeed. Providing work for relief turns victims into a workforce, solving the housing issue and saving lives. And this national coordination balances grain supply with the people's needs. It is a well-thought-out plan.
Indeed, it is.
The First Prince's plans are excellent, addressing both the current crisis and the long term, showing the wisdom of a true statesman.
Good! What a brilliant idea. Work relief. And what a strategy. National coordination. Lina, I didn't expect you to have such unique insights into civil affairs. Xiaochen, you must learn more from your brother in the future. Remember to focus on the people's welfare and stop being so superficial.
Yes, Father. Blast it. I can't believe a peasant like you stole the show. It seems you have really prepared well for this morning's session.
Your Majesty, this humble official has an important matter to report. Grain shortage in Jiangzhou has yet to ease, not only because of natural disasters, but also because the local corrupt officials are stirring up trouble behind the scenes. They take grain meant for the people and replace it with chaff.
What?
Chaff. That's coarse feed for livestock. They actually dare use it to fob off the disaster victims. How is this merely corruption? It is outright disregard for human life.
Utterly shameful. They dare act so outrageously. Utterly inhumane. Where does this leave the people's dignity?
This is intolerable.
Father Emperor, if this matter is not dealt with, I fear it will chill the hearts of the realm. Your son earnestly requests that an imperial censor be dispatched at once, bearing the sword of imperial authority, to rush to Jiangzhou and thoroughly investigate all officials involved. Once the facts are confirmed, execute them on the spot without pardon. Only by doing so can we set an example to warn others and comfort the people's hearts.
Indeed. If such vermin are not killed, The people's anger cannot be appeased.
Punish them with the severest penalty, to make it known to all under heaven. Severely punish corrupt officials.
Severely punish corrupt officials.
Severely punish corrupt officials. Severely punish corrupt officials.
Severely punish corrupt officials. Severely punish corrupt officials. Severely punish corrupt officials. Severely punish corrupt officials. Severely punish corrupt officials.
This is what I have learned from more than 10 years in the palace, skills absorbed through constant exposure. I understand the rules of the court, and know how to leverage power to establish authority. Something someone from a lowly commoner's family like you, born of inferior status, can never learn. How can you possibly compare with me?
Very well. Convey our imperial decree. Dispatch the Jiangzhou censor immediately. To proceed to Jiangzhou,
Those corrupt officials must be arrested.
Lina, what did you just say? Are you really going to condone such behavior?
Brother, how dare you? You dare to assist a villain and cover for corrupt officials.
Swapping grain is a capital offense, yet he says it is acceptable. If this gets out, won't the people condemn the court for allowing corruption?
I wonder what the first prince is thinking. The law is not a joke. This goes against common sense and will only provoke public fury.
Indeed. After all, the first prince, returned from the slums, that lowly nature of his, is not so easily discarded. His morals must be completely twisted.
Lina, you must give me a proper explanation. Otherwise, if you cannot justify your reasoning, not only will the officials of this court disagree, but even I will not tolerate your nonsense.
The reason I say this is that by swapping 1 pound of grain for 3 pounds of bran, it means where we could once feed 1 person, we can now feed 3. To suffer a little for the sake of survival, what does it matter?
Bran is meant for livestock, not for people. How can you disregard the dignity of our people?
Those famine victims, are they even human?
What did you say?
How can the first prince say something so inhumane?
What a tragedy for our nation. To think the great wilderness has a prince who treats his people like dirt.
Royalty is supposed to love the people like their own children. But the first prince, he does not even care about the people. How is he fit to be a prince?
Brother, the victims are also subjects of our great wilderness. How can you look down on them so much? Father, the people are the foundation of our great wilderness, and they are your subjects as well. Because of this, we must punish those corrupt officials severely, return their grain to them, and restore their dignity.
Indeed. His Highness Chen is right.
Punish the corrupt officials. Restore the people's dignity. Punish the corrupt officials. Restore the people's dignity. Punish the corrupt officials. Restore the people's dignity.
You useless loser. You only know how to talk nonsense. My power is growing, and you cannot compete with me at all.
You say I am inhumane, and that I look down on the people. Then I would like to ask, of all you ministers here, has anyone actually stepped foot in the disaster zones? Is it you who live comfortably in the imperial capital, only knowing how to talk big, and making empty plans on paper? Or is it you, who has lived in the palace since childhood, in luxury and has never known what hunger is? If you had really been to the disaster area, then you would know that, no matter how much the court provides, relief food is never enough. Without some creative adjustments, the victims you see in Jiangzhou would be nothing but starved remains.
Then we should ask the court for more food, as the emperor will not ignore this.
With constant wars in recent years, do you think the treasury is as full as you imagine?
But the court clearly sent out the relief funds. I checked the records of Jiangzhou, and this money was not spent on the people, but went straight into the hands of Zhao. How can you defend such a person?
Exactly, he is right.
You people have no idea of the actual situation, yet you insist on punishing officials, without realizing the consequences.
What is it? Is my brother lost for words? Because he knows he is wrong?
Though the money went into his pocket, it shows his capability. The court provided the funds and he made them grow. Using that money, he bought more husks and saved more victims, letting them survive a few days longer. If not for him, the starved remains in Jiangzhou would be far more numerous.
Ridiculous! How can you lie through your teeth and call corruption a way to save people?
Yes, these two cannot be mixed up. Is there any excuse for such greed?
That is right, exactly.
To save the people, look after the officials first. If the officials cannot sustain themselves, how can they save anyone else?
Absurd!
It is the truth. For these millions of victims who will distribute the relief funds, will you do it, or will I? We must rely on those officials. If you do not satisfy them, how can they serve the country?
What a ridiculous argument! You actually try to justify corruption and bribery. Do you have any respect for the laws of the court? Father, please judge for yourself.
Father, I believe we should first let the official named Zhao go, because right now, this is the safest course of action. After all, he can stabilize the disaster situation.
That's not right, Lina. How do you know that corrupt official Zhao?
Because I grew up in Jiangzhou, in that filthiest and most chaotic slum, where even a full meal was a luxury. How is the word official written? It has two mouths, one above and one below. You must feed the upper mouth first, before you can feed the lower one. I'm telling you, I have seen so many brutal realities at the bottom, that a prince raised in luxury like you could never understand. When dealing with people suffering, do you think just catching some officials will solve it?
But this is still encouraging a culture of corruption. You are being reckless and disrespectful, and completely lawless.
Throughout history, how many honest officials have there been, and how many corrupt ones?
He has a point. We must not act rashly in this matter.
Honest officials are as rare as phoenix feathers, but corrupt ones are as plenty as the sands of the Yellow River.
Exactly. And I believe that humans aren't saints. Everyone has greed and pride. This is human nature. I bet every official here has a few secrets to hide. But I am not condoning it. As long as they keep their fundamental stance, don't betray the country or harm the people, and don't shake the foundations of great wilderness, these minor matters can be overlooked. After all, governance isn't about nitpicking every detail, but about who can serve the country and the people.
But Lina, shouldn't those corrupt officials be apprehended? If we don't, who will ever respect the laws of the court again?
Of course we'll arrest them, but not during this crisis. Tens of thousands of victims are waiting to be saved. If we arrest all those corrupt officials right now, who will count the grain in the barns? Who will mobilize the troops? Who will get the brand of the victims? Father, Jiangzhou is a den of thieves. If we just round them all up, I'm afraid those who can work for the great wilderness will be very few.
But we can't just keep tolerating them.
Exactly. We must not tolerate them. This is shielding corrupt officials.
We must not tolerate corrupt officials. We must not tolerate corrupt officials. We must not tolerate corrupt officials. We must not tolerate corrupt officials. We must not tolerate corrupt officials.
It's not tolerating them. It's about timing. Once the disaster has passed, and the refugees are settled, and the waterworks are repaired, then we will audit the accounts. Assets will be seized, the guilty will be exiled, and no one will be spared. But for now, let these corrupt officials work for us first.
But
we need to save lives, so we must use people who can get things done. Even if they have selfish motives, we should save the people first before cleaning up the administration.
Lina, how long will that take?
Wait until the first group of refugees start building canals. Wait until the grain ships arrive at Jiangzhou Pier. Wait until the victims have steady rations. And once the crisis is over, then let the censors investigate. And investigate thoroughly, so not a single corrupt official escapes.
Well said. Fighting corruption has always been a historic challenge. Corruption bred by the monopoly of power, greed fueled by human weakness, and loopholes left by systemic flaws. These things cannot be rushed. We must sort them out slowly, clearing them out one by one. But the current famine is urgent. The people's lives hang by a thread. Save them before reform is the most important thing.
Indeed, indeed.
Your Majesty is absolutely right. Highness Lin is also very far-sighted. It is important to catch corrupt officials, but if it delays relief and the victims have no way to survive, that would be putting the cart before the horse. Highness Lin knows the priorities. He is truly wise.
Highness Lin is wise. Highness Lin is wise. Highness Lin is wise.
Lina, your father misjudged you before. I did not expect you to think so deeply. In fact, even more deeply than I have. Xiao Chen, today, it is not your brother who should learn from you, but rather you who should learn much more from him. Learn how he puts the people first.
Yes, Father. I only saw the surface of punishing corruption, but failed to see the essence of saving people like my brother. I indeed have much to learn from him.
Do you know why you lost? You have never even felt the sting of hunger, while I survived by walking over countless fallen victims.
Does anyone else have a petition? If not, then for today.
Report. Report. The Northern Wolf Kingdom has 100,000 troops at the border. They are demanding 10,000 gold dollars, 50,000 bolts of silk, 300,000 loads of grain, and those 2 cities in the Northern Realm, before they will withdraw. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
Otherwise, they will overrun the Great Wilderness border and march straight to the Imperial capital.
This is outrageous. They take advantage of the Great Wilderness in its weakness. Do they think we are an easy target? This has gone too far.
Misfortunes never come alone. Internal troubles remain unresolved, while external threats emerge. What should we do now?
Our treasury is empty, and the disaster is worsening. If we go to war with the Wolf Kingdom now, the consequences will be unthinkable.
My ministers, the Wolf Kingdom has gone too far. Shall we fight or make peace?
Father, we must not compromise. The Wolf Kingdom is insatiable. If we agree this time, they will see the Great Wilderness as weak and will take even more later. Though the Great Wilderness faces disasters, we must not lose our national dignity. We should deploy the border army immediately to strike back. Let them know the Great Wilderness's absolute power.
Your Majesty, the second prince is right. Our brave soldiers do not fear that tiny wolf kingdom. I will serve our nation until my last breath.
The tiny wolf kingdom has gone too far. I am also ready to fight for our country.
We are also ready to fight for our country.
You stray dog who grew up in the gutter, you may know something about the commoners, but regarding military and diplomacy, you are no match for me.
Lina, what is your take on this?
My brother's plan seems to save our dignity, but it actually pushes us toward total ruin. We must not go to war.
Not fight? Do you mean to give up land and pay? Just for a humiliating peace?
How can we not fight? Shall we just watch the tiny wolf kingdom trample our land and insult the majesty of Great Wilderness?
Humph. I used to think the first prince was a man of courage, but he turned out to be a coward, terrified of battle, bringing shame to Great Wilderness.
He has lived in comfort for too long, and the first prince likely wants to protect his own wealth, completely ignoring the honor of the royal household.
Exactly. I'm at a loss for words.
Generals, your loyalty is commendable. However, I must ask, if we go to war, where will the rations come from? From Jiangzhou, where people are starving, or from the state treasury meant for disaster relief? Furthermore, the Wolf Kingdom cavalry is lightning fast if they avoid a direct clash and harass our long border, exhausting our weary troops. What should we do then?
The Wolf Kingdom has moved their troops to the border, holding a blade to our very necks. In your opinion, should we just watch them insult us, swallow our pride, and let them take whatever they want? Do you have no spine at all?
Having a spine is not about reckless bravery, but being responsible for the lives of our people. Going to war now plays right into the Wolf Kingdom's hands. They want us to collapse under internal and external pressures. By then, with the front lines struggling and the refugees out of control, Great Wilderness will truly be in peril.
Lina, in your view, What should we do? Should we just give in to their extortion?
Of course, not unconditionally. This move by the Wolf Kingdom is simply taking advantage of our crisis, not an intent for full-scale war. My plan is to stall and intimidate them.
Stall and intimidate?
First, delay. Send our best orators to negotiate, and make it clear to them that although Great Wilderness suffered a disaster, its foundation remains intact, and we are not afraid of a conflict. We can also offer a small amount of silk and tea as a gesture of goodwill, but on the core demands, we must never back down. Purposely slow down the negotiations to stabilize our domestic situation and buy us some time.
Oh? Then what is the second?
Second is to intimidate. Order the generals in Northern Realm to feign a troop buildup by raising more banners, lighting more fires and stirring up dust to create an illusion of a massive army. Also spread the news that we have the support of Yelu to flank Wolf Kingdom, so they will be wary and not dare to act rashly.
Brilliant. The First Prince's plan mentions no fighting, yet it is offensive in nature, turning the tide in our favor.
Exactly.
Good. Splendid tactics of delay and intimidation. Lina, not only do you understand the people, but you also master the art of strategy. These two plans preserve our dignity, and more importantly avoid direct confrontation, while gaining time to solve internal issues. This is a masterstroke.
Indeed it is.
It seems First Prince is more visionary than Second Prince.
Your Majesty is wise. Highness Lin is also far-sighted, as we all admire you.
We all admire you.
Issue the decree immediately, and follow the First Prince's plan. Order the Prime Minister and the Minister of War to select envoy, and formulate the detailed plans immediately. Regarding the military affairs of the Northern Realm, we will follow the First Prince's plan.
Highness Lin is wise.
Diplomatic maneuvering is never a matter of simple war and peace, but a comprehensive contest of national power and strategy. Mere reckless courage will only lead the country to ruin.
Your Highness, please stay.
Your Highness.
Your insights on state affairs just now were truly visionary and enlightening for me. In future court sessions, I hope Your Highness can guide me more.
Indeed, indeed. What unique vision.
Truly.
Such unique vision.
Your Highness, I asked someone to find some new tea from Jiangnan. If you do not mind, please keep it to have a taste.
You flatter me. What I said just now was simply doing my duty as a prince. It is hardly guidance. If you truly wish to serve Great Wilderness, then in future court sessions, propose more policies that benefit the people. This is the best support for me and Father.
Yes, of course.
Your Highness, I was just being so blind and foolish. I actually had the nerve to think Your Highness knew nothing of state affairs. I was such a fool. I hope Your Highness can be magnanimous and not mind someone as short-sighted as me.
I will not hold a grudge against those who misspeak, but I will not tolerate those who do wrong. Everyone, focus your minds on serving the country.
Your Highness is truly generous. Then I shall take my leave.
We shall take our leave.
Your Highness, your performance in court today made His Majesty very happy. He told me on the way back to the royal study room. He said you are the prince who helps him most.
After these few rounds of clashes, my prestige in court has surpassed Xiao Chen. Even Father's trust has shifted to me. The crown prince position is just one step away. I'm just doing some practical work for the Great Wilderness.
Your Highness's kindness is something I've seen with my own eyes. However, just now, when His Highness Chen left, he didn't look very happy. So you should be careful.
Whether he's happy or not has nothing to do with me.
Well, that's true.
Initially, I thought if he stayed in his place, left the Eastern Palace, and stopped seeking favor, I wouldn't hold it against him for stealing the life that was mine. But he doesn't know what's good for him, so he shouldn't blame me for being ruthless.
Shaolin! 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 Why? Why does that lowborn get Father's trust and the support of all the officials? Those officials! I used to follow my every lead. Now look at them. Every single one of them is busy buttering him up. Why?
Calm down, Your Highness. You still have the Empress and the Princess supporting you, so you still have a great chance.
A chance? What chance do I have left now? Now Father only has eyes for Shaolin. No, I can't let this go on. If this continues, I won't be able to keep my position as Crown Prince. I cannot lose. I absolutely cannot lose. Go. Arrange a meeting with General Nien.
I am very pleased with Linna's performance in the hall today, although it was his first time discussing state affairs. As a prince, his strategic insight is truly rare.
Father, you are really overpraising him. He is just someone who came from the slums. How could he have any real talent? I think he just happened to get lucky. When it comes to strategy, who can compare to Xiao Chen?
That is true. Linner has just returned to the palace. He has not even mastered the palace etiquette yet, let alone state affairs.
Xiao Chen follows the rules, but Linner has made great achievement in both people's livelihood and diplomacy. All of you always judge Linner with prejudice because of his origin. It is time to change that.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, by the way, for the autumn hunt on the 10th of next month, you will all accompany me. I have invited the ruler of the kingdom of Liao, Yelu Bo. At that time, remember, to watch your words and actions. Do not lose the face of our great desolate kingdom.
Father, are you talking about Yelu Bo, the ruler of the kingdom of Liao in the north? Will he personally attend the autumn hunt of our wasteland kingdom?
That is right. I heard that. Yelu Bo is nearly 50 years old and has only one daughter, whom he treats as the apple of his eye. The reason he is coming is likely because he wants to find a suitable son-in-law for his beloved daughter.
I see.
Linner, Xiao Chen, both of you must perform well. If this marriage can be settled, then our great wilderness and the kingdom of Liao can become related by marriage. By then, the border will be at peace, and our national strength will reach new heights.
Xiao Chen, your mother is eager to have a grandchild. You must do your best so that you do not miss this great opportunity.
Yes, Mother.
The kingdom of Liao is mighty, and an alliance would empower the great desolate kingdom. However, Shaolin does not need to go. The princess would never settle for someone like him.
Sister, do you truly loathe me that much?
Exactly so. The eldest princess of the kingdom of Liao is aloof, and thinks she is above everyone. Even the noble princes from various lands cannot catch her eye. You do not even know court etiquette. Looking like a pauper, how could she ever be interested in you? Only Xiao Chen is excellent enough to earn her favor.
Ling Yi, what are you talking about? How is Linner any less than Xiao Chen? Linner, I believe in you. If you can secure this marriage, I will give you command over the capital garrison. That is 30,000 elite soldiers. You should understand the weight of this military power.
I will certainly do my best, and not let you down, Father.
30,000 elites? It seems Father is favoring him more and more. No, I cannot let this continue. The command of the capital garrison must be mine. It will be of great help in securing the position of Crown Prince.
Father, you cannot. He knows nothing about leading troops into battle. If you give him 30,000 elites, it would be a total waste. It is better to give them to Xiao Chen, as he will put them to good use.
Linner, Xiao Chen has studied strategy with the Grand Tutor and has real talent. You are different. Having never experienced military life, Even with command, it would be hard for you to manage. Listen to me. Just let Xiao Chen handle this.
Mother and sister. I may not have studied etiquette or strategy, but just because I have not learned them does not mean I lack true ability.
What is the point of just talking? I bet you don't even know what the autumn hunt is. If you're so capable, then show us some real skill. But I suspect you'll only bring shame to the great wilderness, becoming a laughingstock, and damaging the bond between our two nations.
No more discussion. Lina, go if you wish to. In the coming days, I will send experts to train you, and when the time comes, you must perform your absolute best.
Thank you, Father. I will certainly do my best, and not fail your expectations. Father tied the military power and marriage to the results of the autumn hunt, so his intentions are perfectly clear. This is no ordinary hunt. It's clearly using the kingdom and the royal clan as stakes to test Xiao Chen and me on who is worthy of the throne.
Brother Yelu, your presence at the autumn hunt in the Wasteland Kingdom is truly an honor for our great wilderness.
You are too kind, Your Majesty. Being invited to see this grand event is my privilege.
Oh, this young lady has such a noble air. Could she be Brother Yelu's daughter?
She is indeed. Yunju, greet His Majesty.
Yunju greets Your Majesty.
Rise. Such a spirited young woman. She truly takes after Brother Yelu.
Oh, it is a pity she was born a girl. I only hope to find a worthy son-in-law soon, to carry on my legacy. Are those two Your Majesty's princes?
Look, brother. This is the Snow Moon steed I borrowed from the Duke of the State. It is fast and very loyal. With its help today, you will surely get the most prey.
This is truly a legendary horse. Sister, you are so good to me. Thank you, sister. I will not let your expectations down.
The princess truly dotes on His Highness Chen. This Snow Moon steed is the Duke of the State's pride and joy, and he never lends it out. The princess must have gone to great lengths for His Highness Chen.
Indeed, His Highness Chen and the princess are the most outstanding pair in the palace. Their bond is a blessing to the royal family. Yes. By the way, Princess, I recall His Majesty ordered you to prepare horses for the two princes. Since Highness Lin just returned, you did not forget to prepare a horse for him, did you? Without a horse, Highness Lin cannot participate in this year's autumn hunt.
How is that even possible? Guards, bring it out. My royal brother, I know you grew up in the slums and have seen little of the world, so you lack the skill to ride a horse. Unlike Xiao Chen, who has mastered equestrianism since childhood. So, I specially found this gentle and docile donkey for you, to save you from falling off a horse and shaming the great wilderness.
My royal sister is truly thoughtful. Royal brother, this donkey is perfect for you. Riding it will be very stable, so you won't have to worry about falling and making a fool of yourself. Royal sister, you are far too kind to him.
Your Majesty, those two seem to care quite a lot about Highness Lin.
They are always fooling around and behaving quite improperly. Forgive them, Brother Yelu.
Donkey, oh donkey, though you are of lowly birth, you at least know your place and are not overly competitive. You're much better than those who forget their humble origin and have no sense of their own worth. Don't you agree? Isn't that right, royal brother?
This donkey is a much better match for you, royal brother.
Xiao Chen, Xiao Chen. Xiaolin, let go. What are you doing?
I'm doing what you said, and letting him go.
You lowly thing who doesn't know your place. On such an important occasion today, how dare you be so insolent?
The ones who don't know any better are you two fools. Today, envoys from the Kingdom of Liao are here. But you two have shown no respect to our guests, disregarding all etiquette, just to make a scene over a donkey. The dignity of our great wilderness has been completely tarnished by you.
Shaolin, just you wait. Xiao Chen, are you all right? Should I call a doctor?
No need.
My apologies for the embarrassing scene before our guests from the Kingdom of Liao. I apologize to you all on their behalf. Please forgive us.
So, this is the prince the emperor mentioned, who was found among the people. He stays composed under insults and sees the bigger picture. This is exactly the royal demeanor one should have. As for those two...
Highness Lin has such an extraordinary presence.
Brother Yelu, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to witness such a joke upon arrival. I will go and handle this first.
Father!
You two are absolutely reckless. When I left this morning, I repeatedly emphasized that our distinguished guest from the Kingdom of Liao is arriving today, and every word and action must uphold the dignity of our great wilderness royalty. I never expected you to use a donkey to insult Lina, and even start a fight. Is it for Brother Yelu to see our great wilderness royalty as a total joke?
Father, it is not our fault. It was Zhao Lin who first threw Xiao Chen down. Xiao Chen was thrown so hard that he cannot even stand up. I was only trying to seek justice for him.
That is right. Father, please do not blame my sister. Sister was just looking out for me. It is my brother who is ungrateful. Sister kindly prepared a mount for him, but he complained about it being a donkey, and even started a fight. I really did not mean to humiliate him.
Shut up. Just now, I saw everything very clearly. First, you used a donkey to humiliate Lina, making him look foolish. Anyone with a bit of pride would not tolerate such insults. In all these years, have your studies all gone to waste? Lina, even though you grew up in the slums, I see that. You actually have more grace than the two of them. Lina, you have been wronged today. It was my lack of proper arrangement. In a moment, you shall ride my blood treader.
His Majesty's favorite horse has never been lent to anyone, yet today he is granting it to the first prince. Could it be that His Majesty already has a successor in mind?
I thank you for your grace, Father. For such a small matter, I can handle it myself.
Princess Yunju? I am Xiao Chen, the second prince of the Wasteland Kingdom. It is an honor to meet you.
Highness Lin, were you hurt just now?
Lina, don't be rude. This is Princess Yunzu of the Kingdom of Liao. Pay your respects at once.
Greetings.
There is no need for such formalities. I am the ruler of the Kingdom of Liao, Yelu Bo. This is my daughter, Yunju. It seems my daughter has met a kindred spirit today, or she wouldn't be so eager to show her concern.
Father, what are you talking about? I just can't stand it. When someone is being bullied.
Fine, fine. I'll say no more. You've grown up. There are some things I just can't control anymore.
Indeed, and the hour is getting late. Why don't my two princes show off their skills first and give us a great start to this autumn hunt?
Show off their skills? How can I miss out on such a thrill?
Brother Yelu, that would be my greatest pleasure. To have you lead by example is a great honor for my two sons.
Good. Then I shall take the lead. Yeah.
You two follow along. Show them what you're made of. Don't let Brother Yelu. Look down on the princes of the great wilderness.
Yes. Father. Zhao Lin, you lowlife. You think you can fight me for the throne or win over Princess Yunju? During this autumn hunt, I'll make sure you're disgraced before the world, and fail completely.
This guy, he must be plotting something again. To be acting so smug, it seems he is well prepared. However, no matter what tricks you play, I will crush them with my own strength.
Report, Your Highness. The items captured by Highness Lin have been counted. 5 deer, 7 rabbits, 12 in total, and all the prey were taken down with a single shot.
For a first autumn hunt, Highness Lin has managed to capture so many. It seems the champion today will surely be Your Highness.
I didn't expect Linner to have such hunting skills. This is truly a wonderful surprise for us.
Well done, Linner. I didn't expect that after only a few days of practice, your progress would be so remarkable. I underestimated you before.
You flatter me, Father. I was just lucky today.
Why the act? It is only a dozen or so. With Xiao Chen's skills, he must have captured more than you.
Whoa! I pay my respects, Father.
You haven't captured a single thing today.
Father!
Your Majesty. No, Your Majesty. His Highness Chen caught 8 in total, all alive.
Please forgive me, Father. I saw that those creatures today were all so full of life, and I couldn't bring myself to harm them. The autumn hunt is meant to practice our skills. If we are totally ruthless just to win, it would be far too cruel, and beneath the mercy of our royal family.
Father, Mother, I believe. The hunt is for practice, not for total elimination. If we can capture wild beasts alive, it shows the bravery of our great wilderness warriors and reflects the virtue of mercy towards all life. Well done, brother.
His Highness Chen is truly benevolent. Capturing them alive is several times harder than hunting them down. It requires not only great skill, but also a compassionate heart.
Yes, exactly.
Your Majesty, it seems that Xiao Chen has indeed done an outstanding job.
Xiao Chen is not only talented, but also possesses a kind heart, unlike those who come from the slums, who are accustomed to violence and naturally act with extreme cruelty. This is the biggest difference between royalty and those who crawled up from the slums.
The autumn hunt is meant for hunting and capturing, to demonstrate one's prowess. Yet here you are, not harming a single creature, while pretending to be so merciful. What? Do you plan on raising these beasts, just to treat them to a meal?
Brother, I am not trying to criticize you for being too ruthless. I simply believe that all living things have a soul, and it would be good if we could spare their lives. We should be guided by benevolence. So how can we act like common hunters? By preying on such helpless creatures? That shows no royal dignity at all.
So you mean, because I took 15 heads, I am the one who lacks royal dignity? So you are saying my hunting of 15 beasts makes me someone who lacks royal grace?
This fool just had to try and outdo me, and now look what happened. These words were originally aimed at me, but now they are indirectly insulting the ruler of the kingdom of Liao. He has offended our distinguished guest, and I will see how he handles this mess.
Oh no, that is not it. I just wanted to say...
Enough. Stop talking nonsense to me. What is an autumn hunt without any prey, and why even call it a hunt? I traveled a long way to join your autumn hunt, only to be accused of being wrong for hunting. Do you intend to use my words to call me cruel, or treat this autumn hunt like a joke to mock the kingdom of Liao?
Yelu, please calm down. My son is being foolish, talking such nonsense, and he does not know the rules. This autumn hunt is meant to showcase hunting skills, so how could one not take any prey? You, please do not take it to heart.
Say no more. I heard everything clearly. The Great Wilderness does not value our alliance and uses this hunt as an excuse to mock me. Such an alliance is better left unmade. Prepare the horses. We leave at once.
Yelu.
I will have to clean up this mess.
Look at what you have done. A perfectly good alliance was ruined by your one foolish remark.
It is over. It is truly over now. If the alliance with the Kingdom of Liao is truly broken, the supplies for the Great Wilderness will surely be affected. If the neighboring countries find out, since they have been watching us like hawks, they will surely strike while we are weak.
Your Majesty, what can we do about this? If ruler Yelu really leaves, and the treaty is destroyed, our great desolate kingdom will be in serious danger.
Father, please think of a way quickly.
Now that things have come to this, what else can I possibly do? If I had known this would happen, I should not have brought you along.
Ruler Yelu, please wait. Ruler Yelu, please stay.
Father, Shaolin has always been reckless. If he steps forward now, he will surely add fuel to the fire. If this offends ruler Yelu and triggers a war, what are we going to do?
Indeed, Your Majesty. It's one thing for Highness Lin to be unruly normally, but we can't let him have his way now.
Lina, don't be so impudent. Stand down.
Brother, don't you think things are messy enough? Are you really going to bring total disaster to Great Wilderness before you're satisfied?
Ruler Yelu, please hear me out. If you still want to leave after listening, it won't be too late, and I won't stop you.
What else do you have to say? Are you going to preach about virtue like your brother, or are you here to condemn me for taking lives and lacking royal dignity?
That's nonsense. Brother, is being afraid to take lives really mercy? Then let me ask you, Father has hunted all his life, and the prey that fell to him is beyond count. Does that mean Father has no mercy? Or that Father has lost his royal dignity?
Oh, of course not.
How outrageous. Shaolin, are you suggesting that Father lacks a kind heart? Could it be that you are saying Father lacks a merciful heart?
Let Lina speak.
Our great wilderness has always held you in the highest of regard. You used your war sabers to secure the vast lands of Kingdom of Liao. You are a true heroic leader. Our great wilderness uses long swords to defend our vast borders. We are also a nation of iron and blood. May I ask, if you and my father didn't have the skill to hunt down beasts, or the power to command the world, without the strength to suppress ambition, how could you keep the people of both nations safe from conflict and let them live in peace? Therefore, Father invited you to the autumn hunt, out of mutual respect between heroes. He sees you as a role model, a true hero. This sincere intention cannot be twisted by pretentious and misguided pity.
Well said. Heroes respect each other. Those words truly speak to my heart. Your Majesty, I was momentarily confused and almost misunderstood your kindness. I ask for your forgiveness.
Brother Yelu, please, don't say that. It was my lack of discipline over the second prince that offended you. I am the one who should apologize.
Your Majesty, to be quite honest, the second prince's character is far inferior to the first prince. With a responsible heir like the first prince, the great desolate kingdom will surely prosper. Come. I haven't had enough fun yet. Let's compete for another round.
After you.
Brother, have you learned your lesson? Just keep quiet if you don't know what to say. Don't try to be clever, or it will only backfire on you. Yelu Bo just needed a way out after being slighted. Arguments are useless now. Praise is what was needed. Everyone loves flattery, especially the ruler of a nation. Since ruler Yelu was so pleased today, I am sure father's favor is shifting more toward me now. It seems the time is almost right.
Highness Lin, we are about to head back. My father sent me to say goodbye to you.
Princess Yunju, your father was in high spirits today, so I assume. This trip has been quite pleasant.
My father was indeed very happy today. If it hadn't been for you, intervening to break the deadlock just now, we might have left on a sour note. I owe it all to you. Highness Lin. There is some dust on your sleeve. Use this to wipe it off. I embroidered this myself, and though it isn't worth much, I hope you won't mind it.
Princess Yunju, what is this for?
I don't mean anything else by it. I just feel you worked hard today. This little gift is just my way of saying thank you.
Princess, I know exactly what you mean.
So does it mean you are unwilling? Is that right?
Princess Yunzu, I am not the crown prince now, just a prince who recently returned to the palace. And since I grew up in the slums, my status is far from that of a princess of the kingdom of Liao. Aren't you? Afraid of what others might say?
One's background is never the measure of a person. Just now, how you stood before everyone, to stabilize the situation and read my father's mind, that courage and wisdom are 100 times better than those princes who only talk. I have never cared about your background, let alone think you are not good enough for me.
I am honored by your favor, princess. But if I were to ask for your hand with my current status, even if you don't mind it, it would bring shame to the royal family of the kingdom of Liao. This is something I, Xiao Lin, will not allow. Princess Yunju, will you wait until I take the position of crown prince before I marry you with all the honor you deserve?
Highness Lin, I am willing.
Lina, you really are the lucky star of Great Wilderness. After this matter, our relationship between Great Wilderness and Kingdom of Liao has grown even closer. Furthermore, I think that princess seems to have taken a liking to you.
Princess Yunju. How could she ever look twice at someone like him?
Silence. Regarding what you did at the autumn hunt, I haven't even settled the score with you yet. If Lina hadn't handled it so well and eased the relations between Great Wilderness and Kingdom of Liao, do you think you would still be sitting here in peace?
Please calm down, Father. I really didn't mean it at the time.
Didn't mean it? Do you know what consequences your accident would have caused for our great desolate kingdom? If Kingdom of Liao broke the treaty, we would have no support. Not to mention Wolf Kingdom watching us from the Northern Realm, and all the neighboring countries turning against us.
I am sorry, Father. I know my mistake.
You don't need to apologize to me. You should thank your older brother.
Thank you for helping me out, brother.
I hope you have learned your lesson this time, so you won't show off again, and put the whole Great Wilderness in danger.
Your younger brother will follow your guidance.
Lina, this time, you have truly performed a great service for Great Wilderness. Tell me, what kind of reward do you want?
Father, you promised me before that if I did well, you would give me command of the 30,000 guards in the metropolitan region.
Father, you cannot. He has just joined the palace, and his character is unproven. How can he hold such power?
Father is right. Those troops protect the safety of the imperial capital.
Are you saying I have ill intentions? And will use these 30,000 elites to turn against you?
I wouldn't dare say that.
Lina, military power is no small matter. Once you are familiar with the court, I will...
Father, are you going to break your promise?
Liner, I know you are very talented, but military affairs are complex. Why not let Xiao Chen manage them first? And you can learn from your brother?
What did you say? I earned this with my own strength. Yet he gets all the benefits? Mother, your favoritism is far too blatant.
Linner. Linner? You are just as important to me as Xiao Chen is.
Enough! You always say that, but when I returned to the palace, you immediately went to comfort him. He almost caused my end, yet you still take his side. Now that I have proven myself, you still think Xiao Chen is more worthy of the command. Mother, what do I have to do to be the good son you want? Or have I been an outsider this entire time?
Linner. I was wrong. My Linner. Previously, it was indeed my fault for not considering your feelings.
Stop acting pitiful to get sympathy. Everyone knows you're just after military power.
See, Mother is taking his side. And even my sister protects him at every turn. Am I wrong? The only family you care about is Xiao Chen, while I am nothing but an outsider.
You are still putting on an act.
Silence! Linner, I'm not refusing to give you command, but this power is too heavy for you, and you simply can't handle it.
Father, I know I still lack experience, but because I've struggled through the depths, I understand the weight of authority even more. I strive.
Not for private gain.
But to keep the great wilderness's power from falling to someone without royal blood. Besides, he's someone I've already defeated. If you insist on being so biased, then I'll leave right now.
Xiao Chen was raised by my side, but he has only a prince's arrogance and no real mettle. But Linner is different. He rose from the bottom, knows how to endure and fight for what he wants. Even his strategy of retreating to advance reminds me of when I was building this empire. After all, this empire must be handed over to someone who can handle it. Linner, I was wrong. I let you suffer in the past, and now I am making things difficult for you. I approve it. I will hand over the military power to you. But you must remember, holding military power means you must take responsibility, and you must not betray my trust.
Thank you, Father. I will not let you down.
Father!
Say no more. My mind is made up. Today, everyone is exhausted. So go back and rest.
Farewell, Father.
Brother, I congratulate you.
Xiao Chen. Xiao Chen.
That performance was exhausting. But, since Father is willing to give me such power, it is likely that soon he will announce me as his successor.
Wait. You humiliated Xiao Chen in public today. Tell me, was that intentional?
I did it on purpose.
You!
I was just giving him a taste of his own medicine. What? Is it only okay for you to insult me, but I cannot return the favor?
How could you do this to Xiao Chen? He is so innocent and kind. So why would you bully him like this?
Simple and kind? Since we are siblings, I am telling you, stay away from Xiao Chen. What you see might not be the truth.
How dare you try to ruin the bond between Xiao Chen and me? You really are despicable.
Since you don't want to listen, then just forget I said anything.
Wait. You haven't made yourself clear yet.
What else is there to say? I only want to tell you, today's favoritism will be tomorrow's shame.
Go select 20 maids with clean backgrounds and decent looks, divide them into 2 groups of 10, and send them to Linner's and Xiao Chen's palaces.
Your Majesty, are you providing the 2 princes with some concubines? Should we follow the official crowning protocols?
No need. Just send them for daily service, and to accompany their studies. Remember, tell the maids to mind their place, while also watching the prince's movements. Report back to me at any time, and don't let anything go wrong.
I understand.
Remember, This must be done naturally. Don't let them realize that I am testing them on purpose.
I understand.
The position of the heir cannot tolerate any shallow pretense.
Your Highness, we were ordered by His Majesty to come and serve you and accompany your studies.
What kind of test is Father trying to pull now? I've received Father's decree. You don't need to serve me closely. Go stay in the side courtyard, clean the grounds every day, and just tidy up the study. Unless I call for you, there's no need to pay your respects.
Yes, Your Highness.
I report to Your Highness. His Majesty says you've been working hard lately, so he's chosen 10 well-mannered maids to come and serve your daily needs, accompany your studies, and help you relax.
Did Father send these maids because he cares for me? Or is he testing me? That lowborn outperformed me during the court debates at the autumn hunt. If I behave too perfectly this time, will it make Father think I am being too deliberate? I appreciate your help, Eunuch Wei. Please thank Father for me. You may leave now. The maids will attend to me here.
Yes, Your Highness.
Since Father has bestowed you upon me, you are now part of my private chambers. Palace rules are strict here. Let me make this clear now. Don't ask what shouldn't be asked. Don't say what shouldn't be said. And never gossip outside. Do you all understand?
We understand, and will follow your instructions, Your Highness.
There isn't much urgent work right now. Go organize the reports in the study first, then trim the plants outside the hall. Without my summons, no one is allowed to enter the inner hall.
Yes, Your Highness.
You? Come here.
Your Highness?
Speak! Did Father send you to test me? Tell the truth. If you lie to me, I will make you regret it.
Your Highness, please listen. His Majesty is only concerned for your well-being. He sent us specifically to serve you well. He even said you are the future of Great Wilderness and must be properly cared for. There were absolutely no other intentions.
I suppose so. And even if it is a test, so what? Father expects the bearing of an heir. If I don't even dare to accept this gift, it would only make me look cowardly. How would that show the grace of a future ruler? Since Father wants you to serve me well, then you must provide excellent service. Come, sit on my lap, and take the books on the table. Organize them one by one for me.
Your Highness, this is not proper.
In these chambers, my word is the rule.
Your Highness.
Tell me, how have the two princes handled the maids this past month? Tell me, what happened with the treatment of the maids by the two princes this month?
Your Majesty, Highness Lin, placed the maids in the side courtyard. Aside from ordering them to clean the study, he never got close to them. These 10 maids are all unharmed. His Highness Chen placed the maids in his bedchamber and spent every night in pleasure. Now the 10 maids are all no longer pure.
Father, I just felt the maids were lonely and wanted to care for them. I did not mean to overstep.
Care for them? You cannot even control your own desires. How will you resist the temptations you will face? For a ruler, indulgence is the greatest flaw. If you hold power one day, but neglect the state for your own lust, how can you face the people of the great wilderness? Have you forgotten why I made you stay in Shengxing Palace?
I was wrong.
Lina, why did you not touch the maids?
Father, I believe studying and politics are more important. I did not want romance to distract me from my duties.
You should learn from your brother. Staying true to yourself before beauty and knowing what matters is the self-control a crown prince should have. Today's test was not to punish you, but to make you understand that as princes, you carry the future of the great wilderness. If you cannot resist such small temptations, how can you lead this realm? Lina has the character, strategy, and courage to lead. It is time to name him the heir. Enough. Go back and rest. Tomorrow in the royal study room, I have an announcement to make.
Yes.
Yes.
I am ruined. Father's favor has completely shifted to that rival. I must find a way.
Your Highness, calling your humble servant here late at night. Do you have important matters to discuss?
General Nian. Tomorrow my father will be in the royal study room to test me and Zhao Lin. It seems he will decide the next ruler. Who do you think my father will choose?
Your Highness has studied in the palace since childhood and is deeply favored by the Empress and the Princess. In terms of seniority, you clearly have the advantage.
Seniority? In my father's eyes, Zhao Lin's achievements matter much more than that. He impressed Ye Lu Bo during the autumn hunt, and he is quite persuasive in court. This position, if I do not fight for it, it will sooner or later fall to that low-born. This is 5 poison powder. It is colorless and odorless, mixed into the tea. In half an hour, one's internal organs will fail, and they will pass away instantly.
Your Highness, are you planning to?
During tomorrow's meeting in the royal study room, I will find a way for my father to drink this tea. Once the emperor is gone, I will take charge in the name of the crown prince. Then I will announce that Zhao Lin coveted the throne and poisoned our father. At that time, you will lead the Imperial Guard to seize him. With your military power and the support of my mother and sister, this great wilderness will be mine.
But betraying the Emperor is a crime of total ruin. If by some chance...
By some chance? There is no if. If you help me succeed, you will enjoy endless wealth and glory. But if you dare to betray me, the lives of your entire family cannot be saved.
Your servant obeys.
Good. Very good. Tomorrow at noon, lead 300 elite Imperial Guards outside the royal study room and act upon my signal. Zhao Lin, Father, why must you be so difficult? Then do not blame me for being heartless.
Recently, while sorting my old drafts, I was filled with sentiments. Today, the two of you will each pick a line or a poem and explain its true meaning, so that I may know what lies in your hearts and eyes.
Father, my favorite is the boat sailing on emerald waves. You penned on your trip to Jiangnan last year, people wandering in the painting. That line is brilliant, plain and refreshing, with beautiful imagery So much so that every man in the street and the kids selling candy can understand it and sing along. It shows that you always carry the people in your heart, truly sharing joy with them, and staying down to earth.
Xiao Chen speaks most rightly. Your Majesty is ever compassionate.
Did you hear that? That is Xiao Chen's vision. Some things are worlds apart by nature.
Lina, what about you?
Father, what lingers with me is the long poem you composed on your northern tour, when you climbed Yanmen Pass, the year before last. It recalls how rulers of old vowed to ease the sorrows of the realm, lamenting Qin's strength and Han's glory, their deeds mingled with faults. Tang's splendor and Song's wealth, all proving how rise and fall slip away. Iron steeds on frozen rivers, schemes and stratagems, all end buried beneath desolate mounds. Urging Liner, today we must bridge past and future and write a new chapter. Father, this verse is no self-praise, but views our forebears' reigns, seeing both their feats and their flaws. Such clarity in a ruler shows rare self-reflection. Therefore, I believe the true grandeur of your poem lies not in its picture of majestic rivers and mountains, nor in the wistful memories of the past, but in that duty to bridge past and future, in the warning that glory and ruin are fleeting, and in your resolve to win the people a peaceful new season. The beauty of verse is in its words, yet its soul rests in the people and in vision.
Lina, you can see through the people's hardships, and you understand my desire for peace. This level of insight is actually more precious than reading hundreds of books. Xiao Chen, did you hear that? Poetry should show heart and soul. But you only see the scenery and forget Jiangzhou was just devastated by drought, failing to hope for the people's peace. You study without care and only see the surface of poetry. So how can you understand the people, or the foundation of the nation? The position of Crown Prince has been vacant for long, and Lina shows his vision through poetry, caring for me so deeply and understanding the hardships of the people. His talent and character are worthy of such a great responsibility.
Father, the position of Crown Prince is so important. How can you decide based on a few lines of poetry? How is Xiao Chen any less than Xiaolin? You cannot be so biased.
Yes, Your Majesty. The Crown Prince is the foundation of the nation. You should not be so hasty. Your Majesty, please reconsider. Besides, Xiao Chen has studied with the imperial tutor for years, and he has made much progress.
Well, it is not that I am biased. Whether it is the debates in court or the performance at the autumn hunt, I have seen it all myself. My mind is made up, and there is no need for further discussion.
Mother! Father is absolutely right. Please do not be angry. Have some tea first to soothe your throat.
Xiao Chen, although you lack the vision and status of your brother, however, you are a kind person. Even if I make him the Crown Prince, I will treat you well.
Yes? I know that. You are the best to me, Father.
Then the day after tomorrow I will hold the ceremony for first Prince Xiaolin to...
Your Majesty.
Father.
Your Majesty, what is wrong?
This title should have belonged to me. So how could this lowlife from the slums take it?
You... What did you say?
Xiao Chen, how can you speak to Father like that? Apologize to Father at once.
Get away!
You actually poisoned me.
If you had just named me the Crown Prince, nothing would have happened, and you could have enjoyed your old age. But you chose to be a foolish ruler. I have studied hard in the palace for years, from military tactics to state affairs. Is there anything I haven't mastered? How could I be worse than this failure? You are simply unable to see who the real talent is.
You rebellious son.
Xiao Chen, have you lost your mind? You dare to insult His Majesty, and even poison him? This is treason and will bring ruin to our whole family. Xiao Chen.
Treason, and the end of the family line. Once I take the throne, the entire great wilderness will be mine. Does this old man still think he can judge me?
You...
Father, you forced my hand. If you had just given me the title of Crown Prince, I would have let you live out your days in peace. But you chose to favor this useless failure instead. So do not blame me for being so ruthless.
Xiao Chen, do you really think Father chose the Crown Prince based solely on favoritism?
What else could it be?
Could it not be because of your own incompetence? Have you forgotten what the court officials said about you? Or what the king of the kingdom of Liao thought of you during the autumn hunt? Whether it is reputation, diplomacy, or vision and perspective, you are no match for me.
I have studied in the palace since I was a child and read 100 times more than you. How could you compare? Never mind. I have no need to argue with you. The battle is already over. And you will only end up as my prisoner. Guards!
Xiao Chen, what are you doing? Are you planning a betrayal?
Father, are you just realizing this now? General Nian has already joined my side. The guards of the imperial capital are all under my control now. Today, this throne is mine. And my dear brother, you still cannot best me in the end.
Xiao Chen, wake up. You cannot keep making these mistakes.
Enough of your nonsense. General Nian, take all these people away. Anyone who dares to resist, show them no mercy. What are you doing?
Traitor, you conspired with factions to plot a betrayal, and the evidence is undeniable. The Crown Prince ordered me to wait for you here for a long time.
What?
Your Majesty, this is the antidote.
You betrayed me? General Nian, don't forget what you did last night?
I am loyal to the foundation of the Great Wilderness, to His Majesty and the legitimate line. So I would never collude with a traitor like you. The Crown Prince already saw through your scheme. Soldiers, hear my order. Apprehend the traitor, Xiao Chen. All soldiers, listen to my command. Arrest the traitor, Xiao Chen.
Stay back, all of you. Stand down right now, or I will end her.
Xiao Chen, you've lost your mind. Let me go.
Sister, weren't you the one who loved me most? Then help me one last time.
You animal. Release Ling Yi.
Prepare a fast horse and a city pass for me. Let me leave, or else I'll take her down with me.
Is it really necessary to go this far? Sister has always been kind to you.
So what? She was just a pawn for my rise to power.
What did you say?
Sister, it's not just you. The Empress and this foolish ruler are all just tools for me to use. Since we share no blood, why talk about family bonds?
Xiao Chen, holding someone who cares for you is actually your final trump card. How pathetic.
Shut your mouth. If you hadn't taken my throne, I wouldn't have ended up in this mess. Then let's end this together. Let's end this together.
Your Majesty, the traitor Xiao Chen has been subdued. How shall we deal with him?
Lock him in the dungeon, keep him under tight guard, and await his sentence.
I won't accept this. How can this useless brat be better than me? This kingdom should have been mine.
Take him away.
Linner. Call the physician. Call the physician at once.
Wait. Xiao Lin, you haven't explained yet exactly what is going on here.
I have deceived you, Father. putting your life in great danger. I deserve to be punished. But if not for this plan, I couldn't have exposed Xiao Chen's treacherous ambition. I am willing to accept any punishment.
Well, do you have any idea? It was feeling when I drank that poisoned tea, knowing what was in it? I am not blind. Your recent dealings with General Nian did not go unnoticed. I just never imagined that you would gamble with my very life.
I would never risk your life, Father. The antidote was already prepared, and the physician was waiting outside. It was just that I had to use this opportunity to fully expose Xiao Chen's true intent.
Quite the necessity indeed. Do you realize if anything went wrong, it would have been a total disaster?
Your Majesty, Linner didn't mean to keep this from you. He just didn't want to leak any information and risk letting Xiao Chen's plan succeed. If he hadn't set up the defenses in advance, you would have been harmed by that traitor today, Your Majesty. He did all this for the great wilderness and for the royal household.
Father, please forgive Xiaolin. He had no other choice.
There's no need. Father, I will take full responsibility for my actions.
I'm sorry, Xiaolin. I was so blind before that I was fooled by Xiao Chen's facade, and I even helped him pick on you. But you risked your life to save me today. I know I was wrong. Give me a chance to make it up to you, okay?
Linner, I was wrong before too. I only thought that. Since Xiao Chen was raised by my side, I should always favor him. I never expected that I would end up hurting you.
You all are ganging up on me.
I wouldn't dare, since Xiaolin protected you. And saved my life as well, Father. Could you forgive his necessary deception? Any punishment you give, I am willing to take it for him.
Your Majesty, though Linner's methods were extreme, he still managed to save the country. If you truly wish to punish someone, then I am also to blame for my poor guidance. If you must punish, then please punish me instead.
When did I ever say that I was going to blame Linner? When did I ever say I was going to blame Linner? I am not blaming you for setting the trap, but for not telling me. Do you know, seeing your hand pierced just now, how much my heart ached? You child. You always take everything on your own shoulders. Can't you rely on me a little more?
Father.
You could see through Xiao Chen's ambition, set a foolproof plan to resolve it, and handle it all yourself. You have truly outdone me at your age. I suffered some, but I have seen the true colors of my two sons. I have seen the future, hope of the great wilderness. This suffering was worth it.
I have deceived you after all, Father. I am willing to follow the law and accept your punishment.
Don't talk nonsense. Get up quickly and let the royal doctor treat your wound. I need you to help me manage the kingdom in the future. We must not leave any permanent damage.
Thank you for your understanding, Father. I will not fail you and will protect the people of Great Wilderness and guard the royal military camp.
Good. Since you have this resolve, we shall choose an auspicious day for me to announce to the world and hold the crown prince ceremony. Let the entire Great Wilderness know that I have chosen a worthy successor.
An imperial edict has arrived. By the grace of heaven, the Emperor hereby decrees Imperial Prince Xiaolin, who carries the great wilderness in his heart, with profound wisdom and foresight, has secured alliances and brought peace to the people. With the virtue of a true successor, he is now named the Crown Prince of the Eastern Palace. By imperial command,
We pay our respects to His Highness the Crown Prince. Long live His Highness the Crown Prince.
Linner. After the ceremony is over, return to the Eastern Palace. Princess Yunju has been waiting for you for a long time.
I have kept the princess waiting. What? Are you afraid that as the new crown prince, I will suddenly turn my back on you?
Your Highness is of such noble status now, so why are you still being so playful?
I have fulfilled our promise at the hunting grounds, and as the crown prince, I will make you my consort. In this world of many women, only you are worthy to stand by my side.
Since your Highness spoke with such conviction that day, Yunju has never had any doubts. To have your affection, your Highness, is Yunju's blessing, and a blessing for our kingdom of Liao.
A beauty in my arms, and power in my grasp. This is only the first step of my plan. Next,